Goddesses and chosen ones, this is Kiki the Goddess. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Let's tap in and see what the message here is. The message of guidance, truth, and clarity from the Most High, from the Spirit team. What does the collective need to hear right now? What do they need to know right now? Oh, wow. Okay, lots of kind of, I don't know, chaotic energy, passionate energy. Your passions are changing your life. Action being taken is changing your life. I'm feeling Aries energy here. Heavy Aries energy, Scorpio energy. Maybe even some Leo energy here. Okay. New beginning energy here too. 111 on a timer. Something is... Okay, so you're you're standing on top of something that's crumbling down at the foundation. And it's gotten... Okay, so... Dang, I wish I was on camera for this one, because I'm really channeling from the imagery in these cards right now. Okay, so on this Chaos and Destruction card, right? It's the same energy as the Tower card, right? This person is standing on top of the tower. There's lightning striking. There's fire at the very base of the tower, but the person is standing at the top of the tower. And on the Father of Fire card, there's fire right under his throne, and he's just sitting in it confidently. So I feel like everything has burnt down already to where it's like right under your throne, like everything that was, because remember the fire was at the base, so the fire has gotten all the way through the tower, and where the tower no longer exists, and now you have integrated with the towers. You've integrated with the shadows, the darkness, the chaos and confusion that you had to get through. Also, everything that you've learned, you've integrated, and that is what has made you confident here. The chaos that you've had to endure here. Okay? Black and red, fire, coal, ashes. There's ashes now. Yet, something is completely burnt down. Something is completely burnt down, but you still have the fire. Or you have this new fire within you that you're going to use for something else. Okay? Someone here could really like Jordans with the black and red energy. I'm just picking up on retro Jordans, some breads, some... If you're into sneakers or retros, you know what I'm talking about here. All right, we got trust the path. You had to trust as everything was crumbling down. And I know you have been trusting, because this person that's at the top of this tower, they're standing on it. Kind of like already confident. Like as the tower is coming down, it's like it's so much chaos going around them. But, oh my gosh, you're confident because I never noticed this. In the sky, there's the light. It's like the sky is dark, but there's light shining through, like peeking through, like a really bright star. It's like the sun is behind all the smoke. And this, you see it. So you knew the smoke was going to clear this whole time. That the fires were being, you've seen those memes where it's like buildings burning down. Buildings burning down, all this chaos happening around you, behind you. And you just like cool as a cucumber. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I said cool as a cucumber. That's not something I usually say. Maybe somebody says that, yeah, maybe cucumbers are significant. Maybe somebody's eating cucumbers while they're listening to this or something. But you've known through all the chaos that's been happening, every trial, every challenge in this path, this transformative path of everything crumbling down and need to crumble down. This is not saying that it was easy or that it wasn't painful. This is just to say that as it was happening, you knew that it was happening for a reason, and you knew that it was guiding you to some sort of light, and you knew that it was like actions that you could take, but you knew that this was out of your control. You knew this was something that was out of your hands, that it was destined. It was destined for things to crumble down, to come crumbling down. Okay, you hear the term head over heart decisions, but you were making heart over head decisions. Again, letting your passion and your heart drive you rather than being overly logical. Because when we are overly logical, we try to control things and we don't leave space for miracles to happen. Okay? So you were making heart over head decisions here. Your heart. Yeah, because someone who's being overly logical would see all this chaos happening and would probably embody that chaos energy themselves, be very chaotic and not resist the tower falling. It's like, no, don't crumble, don't fall away. But like you knew that it was destined for these things to happen. As you encounter them, it was like, ooh, damn, that really hurt, but I know the purpose in it, and you can even like seek the purpose in things. When something heavy or hard happens, you seek the purpose in it. You're like, okay, why did this happen? You sit with it, you dissect it, you understand it, and then you transmute it. Okay, I'm picking up, this hasn't come out yet. Well, actually, with this Trust the Path card, it's the Shaman card, and I never really picked up on, or maybe, I don't know, as of late, I haven't really picked up on spoken about the shamanic energy around this Trust the Path, but the shaman has wisdom, is full of wisdom, and you only get wisdom through what you experience. So I was picking up, before I picked up on that, the shaman's wisdom, I was thinking about a teacher. So all your trials and tribulations are for you, one, for you to master yourself, but because you've had this self-mastery, because you let things crumble and you transmuted this energy, you now have the wisdom to where you can guide people through their path of transformation, where you can help people go through these transformative cycles with a little more ease. Now, it's never going to be like easy, but you can guide people through this. You've had guides along your way, right? Even listening to this reading right now is some form of guidance. 11:01, as I look at the time, again, 111 is significant. 3s could be significant as well. But there's a new beginning happening here. Okay, you may have grown bored with working on something and not seeing the fruits of your labor, wondering when something is going to come to fruition here. Okay? Oh, but the Star card, there is some rebirth happening. You might have even been like too focused on the results at some point, and you've recently learned to not be so, to be more in flow with the things that come towards you. You're, instead of swimming against like the hard waves, you're like floating with the current now. Like the waves are still there, but you've learned to float with the current. Where there may have been resistance before, now there's rest and peace. Okay? There might be somebody from the past coming in towards you rather quickly. High Priestess, Star card. Ace of Wands, new beginning. That's the first ace showing itself here. That's that 111 energy we were picking up on. We got Devil card here. You rose above. Okay, you're rising out of the ashes. We saw the ashes. With the Six of Wands here and the Magician. Eight of Swords behind that. Yeah. With this Eight of Swords and the Devil card, you were trapped for a while in this low vibrational frequency until you learn how to ride the wave. Now you're going to get some sort of communication around things turning in your favor. Or you might even be sharing how things turned in your favor as this shaman, as this teacher energy. The World card. Clarifying the Tower card. Now there's a whole new world. Once the smoke cleared, what's revealed is a whole new world. What is in this whole new world? What is in this whole new world? We have rest here. You could be seeing 444. What is in this whole new world? Beyond the smoke. We got Four of Wands. It's wish fulfillment here. It's the desires of your heart. It's King of Pentacles. It's wealth. It's abundance. It's stability. Eight of Pentacles. It's everything that you've worked towards, that you took action towards, reaping the rewards of it, coming back to you. Okay. More in this shaman energy. Seven of Wands. Yeah, it took perseverance for you to become, and time. It took time. It took years for some of you here to become this teacher, to experience everything that you needed to experience in order to become a master of transformation. This could have even been a 7-year cycle. And 7 is a cyclical number, right? Like a completion number. Like it takes it's like 7 days in a week, right? And now you can rest. We got Virgo. We got receiving assistance. We got January. Okay, so something could have been really significant between August and now, or like to the end of the year. Virgo full moon. Is the next full moon in Virgo? Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'll just check. The next full moon is December 4th. It's a Gemini, actually. All right, let's see what wants to come out. Because will clarify. Someone here could be plant-based. Someone here could be in October, Libra. Someone here could be a mother. Someone part of this tower could have had to do with your family or mother figure. Okay. You could be detoxing right now, meditating, really connecting to the spirit realm, or you have been doing this throughout this process. And this is something you should continue to do. This is something that you, again, could be teaching. Something you could be teaching online. Something you could be like doing on social media. Someone you could have a YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, even like another platform, Patreon, or it's a new one I keep seeing called School. Okay, maybe you're working on some sort of curriculum. Okay, you're going to be nurturing people, like guiding people towards their stability, to achieving their stability. Okay, other spiritual beings, other chosen ones, other like star seeds is what I'm hearing, helping people align with their heart's desires, the heart chakra. So the heart chakra alignment is so important because it's the middle chakra, right? So there's 7, and then the heart is right in the middle. The chakras above are connected more so to the spiritual realm, and the chakras below are connected to the physical realm. So when you have that heart chakra alignment, you can connect both. You can utilize both that heart, the physical and spiritual alignment. This is as above, so below, because things manifest in the spiritual realm first, and then they come to exist in the physical after you embody it. Education, again, teacher. You're teaching people how to align their chakras. Someone here could be plant-based, really wants to come out. Someone here could be teaching people how to eat for their vessel. You're just a healer. And you're teaching people how to heal themselves. 11:11. This whole new world is you being a teacher. That's what happens once the smoke clears up. You go from being a student of the universe, a student of the world, a student of the spirit realm, to being a teacher. Beacon of hope. You are a beacon of hope. Evidence, your story, your experience is evidence of what is possible. Okay? Something is significant about like the next few months. Entrepreneur, July. You could be seeing some like really positive results as a teacher by the summertime. Yeah, big deal, smooth sailing. You're going to see a lot of success in the next coming months. Okay, so what I got from, remember we said Virgo, from Virgo season to December, right? The end of this year. So the last half of this year really wrapped up was the smoke clearing. All right. So again, you've been on a journey for years for a lot of you here. The last 6 months of this 9 year, the smoke was clearing the final smoke, and then you're going to be embodying and teaching, and then you're going to come into some major success. We got mother and father present here. You have a balance of your feminine and masculine energies. And again, that's those higher, those top chakras and the lower chakras. The upper chakras are associated with feminine energy, intuition, things like that. And then the lower chakras are associated with masculine energy, will and drive, things like that. We got inheritance. We got break the cycle. You're going to be teaching people how to receive their spiritual inheritance. Okay? You're receiving your spiritual evidence after, again, a long time of working towards getting here, speeding up. We got the Knight of Pentacles going to the Eight of Wands. It's something that was taking years is coming in quickly. Anything we need to clarify here? Both inheritance and break the cycle. King of Cups. The King of Cups is really the most like emotional balance archetype, I would say, in the tarot deck, because like water really connects to those upper chakras too, right? But this is a king, so it has that embodies that masculinity too. This is someone who is very balanced in their emotions, but also is kind and empathetic. This is like someone who's very like a loving and kind leader. Like okay, so depending on how much like history you know, it might be a conflict with some of the people I'm about to name, but let's just think of what these people are generally known for. Okay, so like Martin Luther King. He was a masculine leader, bold, confident, but he had a dream of equality. He was peaceful. He led marches and things like that. Someone here could be an advocate, getting into advocacy. Okay. You could be advocating for mental health in general. You could be advocating for like healthier options, food options for people or something like that. Okay. All right, somebody with long hair could be giving you $5,000, or someone, yeah. But you need to just be rest assured. This comes in when you're well rested and not too focused on it, okay? You need to just, your manifestations comes in when you embody, when you're in the body embodiment of like not needing it, having no needs, right? Because you are it, so you attract it, okay? So feel comfortable being well rested. We got $100,000, but wearing a mask is coming up here too. So it might be like some sort of money that's being hidden from you, or that you couldn't receive until the faulty foundation crumbled and the smoke cleared. Okay, so look at when the smoke clears, there's abundance here too, financial abundance. There's money here. We got new location, flow state. Okay, someone here could be moving. Being in another location is actually going to help you be in flow a little bit more. Have more of this peace. Be more connected to infinite intelligence. Be able to receive guidance, clarity, direction from the Most High. Okay. There's a balance, a necessary balance of creating, flowing, and resting. Again, this is, instead of going against the current, weighing yourself down, this is floating with the current. All right, 1, 2, 3. We got 888. This is abundance. This is prosperity. This is you receiving back all the energy, the good energy, the karma that you put out. This is the work you put in coming back to you. That's that 8 of Pentacles energy that we picked up on. We got accept the gift of rejection. Okay, there could have been a lot of rejection, things that didn't work out in these towers, right? That's going back to when I mentioned things happening that were hard to endure, but you knew that there was a bigger purpose in it, so you accepted it. We got true love. Okay, a part of this could have been relationships, connections that weren't in alignment, but now you're attracting true love. You've been solo for a while now. Okay, you've been on this solo mission, but now it's time for you to expect the unexpected, to align with true love. But also too, with true love and solo dolo, this is like very high self-love, and then this last card here is choose you. So yeah, this is you. Everything that you endured just made you love yourself even more. And because you love yourself so much and you choose yourself and you're so emotionally balanced and you accept these rejections as divine gifts, as protection from the Most High, and you didn't lower your standards or waver on what you deserve, what was accepted for you. I mean, yeah, what you deserved and what you would accept. Now that's what's being projected back to you. Now that's what you are receiving. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up right there. That's your reading. For personal readings, how you can do so is linked in the description box. And we'll talk soon. Bye.